Okay, welcome everyone. We're getting set up. Hi, I'm Electron Tom.
And I'm Laser Lucas.
And we have Laser Lucas with us tonight. Laser Lucas is my son. I'm Electron Tom, and this is Laser Lucas. And tonight we're going to do a really cool interactive experiment. It's going to take less than 10 minutes. So if you can, wave and let me know where you guys are joining from. Put in the chat where you're joining from. Whether you're in New York, we're in Miami, Florida, where it's actually warm enough to have the air conditioner on. Right, Lucas? So it's been a nice day. He actually had shorts on. So just let me know where you guys are joining from and wave back. And we're excited. So, Lucas, what are we going to learn tonight?
About making a straw reed.
Making a straw reed. So we're going to actually build an instrument out of a straw reed. And so there's a few things, Lucas, that I need to explain to everyone. We get more people joining. That's awesome. Hello. So we're going to start by covering a few concepts. And so first, the materials we're going to need tonight are going to be straws. You can get straws from the convenience store, from Starbucks, wherever. They can have the paper on, just take the paper off. We're just going to need drinking straws. That's the first thing. Someone said hello, Lucas, to you. So we're going to have the drinking straws. You need a pair of scissors. So Lucas has his smaller ones. I have my big ones, my safety scissors. And then at the end of the project, you're going to use some tape. It could be masking tape. It could be Scotch tape, the clear tape, whatever kind of tape you want to use, the transparent tape. So when we talk about sound, sound is actually a form of energy.
Energy.
And so sound travels as energy. It can travel through air, sound can travel through water, and it can even travel through solid things like our walls. We can hear sounds outside. So sound has energy. Now when sound travels, it travels as a, what is this?
Wave.
A wave. Sound travels as a wave. So when sound travels as a wave, it actually follows a specific pattern. So I'm going to play up here on my monitor behind me. I'm going to change the instructions, and I'm going to show you this line right here is going to show the pattern that the wave makes. And all these little balls that are moving around, those are particles. It could be little pieces of water. It could be air particles. And so we're going to watch what happens when I play a specific sound. The first sound I'm going to play is what, Lucas?
The piano.
Should I play the piano?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to play the piano sound. And here we go. And notice a pattern. I'm going to play it again. So that's the wave, those ups and downs. And then as the piano got a little softer, the wave got smaller. But that's the sound, and that's what a wave looks like from a piano, playing that note. Next, what's my other instrument?
The bass.
The double bass. Now listen to the difference and watch the sound.
Wow.
Ooh. Ooh. Notice the wave changes a lot. The piano was really close together. These waves with a low sound, a low pitch, the waves look different. So now we're going to build what's called a model to show how waves have different wave lengths. So like the piano wave lengths were crunched together, the double bass were far apart. So, Lucas, what's our first thing we have to do in making our reed?
Well, you get a pair of scissors and you get a straw.
Okay, so we're going to start with the straw. We're going to wait for the scissors because the first thing we have to do with the straw is flatten the end. How are we going to flatten it?
By chewing on the end.
Chew on the end of the straw. I know you guys have done this before. So we're going to chew on the end of the straw and make it flat for, about an inch. A couple fingers. Okay? So you're going to chew the end of the straw. Make it flat. Okay. Is yours flat? Keep chewing. So we have to chew a little bit. Just takes a little bit of time. Shouldn't talk with my mouth full. Okay, mine looks pretty flat.
Mine looks...
Does yours look pretty flat? Yep, it does. That looks pretty good. Okay. Now the next thing is, and this is important, so I'm going to show you in my diagram how we're going to cut the straw. So you're gonna take the very tip and we're going to cut 2 sides off to make like a V shape with our scissors.
Like this.
Okay, so you do yours and I'm gonna do mine up close. So I'm gonna take the straw and I wanna cut the tip at an angle. Like that. Oh, he already beat me to it. And I'm gonna do the other side. So you're left with just a little piece in the middle. Like that. So you can see, now I have my 2 parts. We're making a reed to play the music. So I have to make sure that those are kind of together. If I'm too far apart, it won't make the sound. So I'm gonna push them together a little bit. And then you're gonna put this into your mouth, at least probably to a little bit further past from where you chewed on it. So now we made the most annoying toy that your parents can enjoy, right, Lucas?
Yeah.
Okay, but watch, let's change. Should we change the wavelength?
Yes.
So how are we gonna change the wavelength? We're going to change the length of the straw. So notice this sounds a little bit like the double bass, a low sound. Lucas is gonna cut, let's cut a lot. Let's cut it in half. Now, wrong piece. This is the one that has the reed. Here, use this end. Oh, yeah. Here, it's getting, you have to crunch it again. Here we go. Let's crunch it up. Now. Yeah, yours has a higher sound. Let me try mine. Watch. Here, I'm gonna cut it. Why don't you cut it as I blow? Oh my gosh! It went from boom to Now, I've also made an extra one. So you can see the distance, the difference in length. I cut it in half. You haven't made the reed on the end. You have to chew it first, make it flat. Low pitch, high pitch. So the concept we're learning about is actually when sound waves have different wavelengths, we hear sounds with different pitches. The pitch is either high or low, high or low. So the shorter straw, the longer straw, Lucas. Here, try mine. You have to hold it yourself. No. Yeah, push it in your mouth more. There you go. And now, to sum it all up, I'm going to play the sounds again because there is going to be a quiz. So I'm going to hit the double bass sound. So that's like our long wavelength, like yours. Yours is pretty long. And then my piano, let's go to my piano sound. It's going to be more like mine. A little higher. You can go even shorter. How about I blow and you cut it even shorter, Lucas?
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh! Really high pitch. Now the last thing you could do, get a bunch of straws, have all your musical reeds made, and you can put them together at different lengths with tape, and you can play a symphony. So in review, you can check the different wavelengths and different pitches based upon the length of your musical instrument. And if you kind of think about that, smaller instruments, I'm going to play a flute sound. Look how close those wavelengths are. Now I'm going to play the double bass again, which is a big, big instrument. It's like a giant a violin. Boom. Bigger instruments usually have that deeper sound. And so that's all about pitch and wavelength. So Lucas, I think we're done. So I think what we can offer everyone, let's do a cheers with our special Amplify Science flask. And if you send in some really cool pictures of you guys or videos of you doing this experiment, I'll send you one of these. These are awesome to drink water from. My email address is G-A-N-T-T, T-Gant, T-G-A-N-T-T at amplify.com. You can also just reply directly to amplify.education and Instagram Live, our Instagram feed, and post some really cool stuff. And I would be more than happy to connect with you and send you one of our awesome Amplify Science speakers. So, any last words, Lucas? Any last words for our audience?
Yeah, to annoy your parents.
Well, thanks for joining. I'm Electron Tom. Have a wonder-filled day, because every day is full of wonder and phenomena in our world. Right? All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.